Happy motherfucking Saturday, baby. I'll be the first person to tell you that sobriety isn't easy. It's probably gonna be the hardest thing you ever do in your life. But it's also the most fulfilling and meaningful thing you can do for yourself. Recovery is possible. Listen, I struggle with heroin, alcohol, crack addiction, and I'm an alcoholic for over 25 years. By the grace of God and being active in my recovery on a daily, consistent basis, I've been able to stay sober for these past 4.5 years. Today I woke up late, about 9 o'clock. That's the latest I woke up in, I can't even tell you how long. Last night we did a pop-up show at the Williamsport First Friday Festival, hosted by the Lycoming Arts. Good night. Sold a bunch of t-shirts, gave out some free gifts. It was a success. But we didn't get home till late. I had to put some content out, but we had a great time. And that's one of the gifts of sobriety, 4.5 years ago, I was homeless. Literally homeless, living in abandoned buildings, not showering. I was living horribly, miserably, hopeless. But God, made himself evident to me through a spiritual experience I had. And that rocketed me into recovery. And I realized very early on that I had to take some direction, some guidance from people who actually knew how to stay sober. I couldn't get sober hanging out with the same people I was getting drunk and high with. It just wouldn't work. As crazy as that sounds, I tried it many, many times. That's the insanity of addiction. We try to get sober and we think that we know how to do it. But, it's so important to build a core support network of positive, empowering, supportive, and encouraging people. And in the beginning, it is not easy asking for help. And it's not easy accepting help. But that's what comes with true surrender. We gotta sacrifice some things. We gotta do things a little bit different. But through surrender, we make those sacrifices early on so we can achieve long-term sobriety. And that's what it's all about, the long game. I'm not about that instant gratification anymore. I know true joy and happiness in this world, it takes work. It takes making the right choices. And that all comes from having the right thinking. And I didn't know how to stay sober, but it's that daily, consistent action that led me to the right positive thinking. In the beginning, I didn't want to do the things that were suggested to me. I didn't want to call other people. I didn't want to go to meetings. I didn't want to do nothing. But after years of constantly trying to get sober by myself, I came to that place of surrender. And that surrender led to my willingness. And for me, I just take daily, consistent action in everything I do. And over time, you see the results. So like I said in the beginning of this video, sobriety is probably gonna be the hardest thing you ever do for yourself. But I can guarantee it will also be the most fulfilling thing you can do for yourself. Stay positive, stay blessed, stay sober. Let's get it, baby.